Good morning everyone, and welcome to Thursday morning's live stroll. As you may be able to see, it is pretty wet. Now, it's not really raining out at the minute. It's like a bit of a mist, but nothing major at the minute to worry about. I've got my waterproof jacket on. We'll just wait for these two cars to go. Right, carry on, go on. Yeah, so just a bit of a fine mist at the minute, nothing major to worry about. Temperature 4 degrees, so a little bit warmer than the last couple of mornings. No breeze, so we're all good this morning. We're going to attempt to do the longer stroll, but worst case scenario, we'll do the medium to long. So we'll see how we feel when we get to the other end of the road. So what did everyone get up to yesterday? Was it just a normal day for you? As it turned out, work was busier than I expected it to be, only because we had problem cars yesterday. But we got them all sorted out. All customers went away happy. So yeah, that was the main thing. Today is much the same. We'll see what happens with what comes in. Come on. Come on, Azra, lead on. God, that bloke smells. Lord have mercy, I can't stand the smell of weed. I really can't. Oh dear. Right, guys. So, yeah, as I say, normal day today for both Julie and myself. Normal work days. James is on half term, but he's going fishing, I understand, today. Well, certainly this morning anyway. So, yeah, good he's getting out of the house and not in front of his PlayStation, Xbox, whatever the hell that they're playing at the minute. He's got both, so I think it's a PlayStation they're more on at the minute, to be fair. So anyway, what's everybody up to today anyway? Is it a normal day for you? Work day, leisure day, school day? Are you on holiday? All the normal stuff we like to ask people before we get going. Now, yesterday I was talking about the incident between Benfica and Real Madrid on Tuesday night, and a lot more obviously has come out yesterday, as you would expect it to. But one person I was shocked about, or maybe not shocked about, was old Jose Mourinho and some of the stuff he was saying yesterday. And it's, you expect better of people, especially people like him. Now, I know it's all alleged what was been said. Go on, Azra, lead on. I know it's all alleged, but it's since come out that more players heard or partially heard whatever was said. Now, I just think we'd need to do better as people. I don't think you can keep using the excuses, oh, we come from a different part of the world and that sort of stuff. I just think we need to do better, generally. And I just think it's a shame that people with a voice, do carry on like this. I really do. I'm on my little YouTube channel with 800 odd subscribers. People watch, sometimes people don't. But you know, I try and not be political or opinionated, but I do feel strongly about things like that. It's just not right. Anyway, that's my little bit of a change this morning on that subject. For now, we are carrying on along this road to the very end. We're going to cross over the crossroads in a minute and then carry on. Quiet morning on the comments and the views this morning, which again, I've always said, it never worries me because yesterday was a really, really busy day. So it doesn't matter if you have some quieter days sometimes. Nice to have people watching, nice to have people commenting, but I'm out anyway with her, so it's absolutely fine. I enjoy Thursdays and Fridays. Purely and simply because the evenings are usually non-descriptive. It's get home from work, have dinner, watch a bit of telly and chill out. It's Mondays and Wednesdays are football led with James. Tuesday's not so bad, but something usually is happening. But Thursdays and Fridays are a lot calmer, which is what you want. No football match on Saturday. There's a friendly on Sunday if it happens with the weather as it is. We'll wait and see. So Saturday's gearing up to be a quieter day. After I've got my chores done with Mother. And it's nice not to have anything to do. Yes, there's always little bits to do around the house, of course there is. But it's nice not to have anything to worry about. Let's say Sunday, we'll wait and see what happens with the football. I don't think we'll know more about that perhaps until as late as Saturday, really. Either or is what it is, isn't it? You play, you don't, it's only friendly. So, not the end of the world. Sport on over the weekend. Obviously you've got the Cricket World Cup. I think England are playing on Sunday, 9:30 in the first of the Super 8s. Liverpool are also playing Sunday, I believe, as well, 2 o'clock kick-off. So, yeah, a few bits and pieces on Sunday to watch. Obviously the football won't be a problem, the cricket maybe, depending on the football, whether it goes ahead or not. So, just so everybody knows, I've got quite a fine sort of drizzle now falling. It is supposed to be stopping, according to the weather app, any moment, if you believe that. I think what we'll do this morning, guys, is we'll do the medium long as opposed to the long. Purely and simply, it's nice to alternate the strolls, not only for me but for you guys as well. I don't think Azra really cares where she goes, but it's nice to alternate as well sometimes. If you weren't with us and you have been watching, we told James about the surprise holiday, where we're going. He seems like a teenager, seems quietly excited. I think he's quite excited about the fact he's away for his birthday. And we're all inclusive, but we'll probably go out at least that night and do something a bit different. There's loads of places there. Whether they'll all be open remains to be seen, and we're still a bit sceptical about the weather. I reckon it'll be sort of 20s most days we're there. Low 20s, not high 20s. So it's still shorts and t-shirts. Fingers crossed, that's what it says. We'll know a lot nearer the time. it'd just be nice to get away and relax. It just always feels like January and February are long old months. I know February's quite short, but they're quite depressing. January and February, I always find. And then the year really starts to kick off, I think, from March. That's my opinion. Depends if your birthday or something special happens in January and February for you, doesn't it, really? At least you don't have to pay council tax in January and February. No, it's not January and February, I think it's February and March, isn't it, actually? Come on, Azra. Yeah, I believe that's right. And then it all really starts from April, doesn't it? I forget every year. And then you look at the bank account and you're sort of 200 quid better off. You think, oh, nice. That went straight into the savings account because I'm a good boy. When I say savings account, it's the account I use, not for everyday stuff. That's, it's literally, for example, Julie and I had a Valentine's weekend away. When the payment comes in on the credit card, I'll just use that account. It builds up nicely because I don't use the credit card every month, far from it. I don't like using it at all. But if we need to use it, we'll use it. Anyway, so we are now, I've said to you before, if we've done the long walk where we come out for the sort of short medium or medium long, and this is it. So perhaps you have been with me before and seen that. I don't know. Let's hope the devil doesn't appear, eh? I could do without that this morning. Come on, Azra. I'm walking in the road, guys, because the path is quite mucky. I'll go back onto it in a minute. Azra's on the path. So by the time we end this stroll, it'll probably be 1.5 miles, 1.8 miles. We do, the longer walk is normally 2.1, 2.2 miles, so there's not loads in it, to be honest. But you just see a little bit more of the village than you normally do when I do the long strolls. I do the long strolls Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, medium long, Tuesday and Thursday. Of course that will change when we start getting a bit more light in the mornings during the week. We'll start doing the more country walks. So you'll be able to see a lot more of our lovely village. Come on, Azra, lead on. And the rain is sort of steady at the minute, guys, nothing horrendous. It's just there, to be honest. If you are new here, do make sure you like and subscribe. We are out every day, unless I tell you otherwise, and I always try and give you warning if I'm not going to be out. Some people like watching. Come on, Azra, let's go. Azra hasn't been at the loo yet, guys, so no doubt she's going to go any minute. I can just tell by her stance and wiggle she's getting ready to look. heard this on Monday, I reckon. Police sirens. We never hear anything in the village. And then the second time, this week I've heard it. I don't think it's in the village. I think it's whizzing up the A10, to be fair. So it is getting louder. Hopefully they're not coming after me. Hopefully they haven't found me. I'm innocent, Mr. Officer. Guilty of coming out early every morning, taking the dog for a stroll. Or a dog walk. I have to say dog walk now, don't I? YouTube reckons people understand dog walk more than they do stroll. Who knew? Anyway, we did actually get 5 new subscribers from the reworded live yesterday. So maybe people did enjoy it more with the different wording. Watch this space, guys. As I say, my first... No, that's not true, not my first goal, because my first goal was to get to 50 subscribers. We're way past that. My next goal has got to be 1,000, hasn't it? We're on 820 something now. We're averaging 10 to 20 subscribers a week now. So I think it's a bit unrealistic hoping before the end of March we get to 1,000, but hopefully we'll be a lot closer than we are now. And then we just push on. So I'll be doing a full travel series when we're away in Mallorca. And a few things in our minds that we've got lined up. Azra, no, not on Thomas grass. Come on. And then I say we've got our Orlando holiday towards the end of the year for our 20-year wedding anniversary, and that is packed, guys. That is really packed. We have got a little sort of cottage breakaway in August up to Norfolk. Again, I'm not quite sure what I can really do there, if I'm honest. I don't know. We'll wait and see on that. If we do anything, we'll bring you with us. I think that's all I can say, really. Come on, Azra. We'll watch this space. All right, lead on, come on. As I say, most people tune in to watch Azra. They don't want to listen to me gobbling on, so if you want to put me on mute anytime, feel free. As I say, Saturday we're out later, normally around 6, and then Sunday's normally around 7. Now we're getting a bit more light. It is nearer 7 than sort of 1:15. Gives me a bit more flexibility in the mornings as well. I was asked yesterday by a customer, actually, how is your leg now, Jonathan? And they saw me just after I came back from Disneyland Paris, when it was obviously at its worst. And I must say, guys, I don't even think about it anymore. And to be able to tell you that after 3.5 months of having it. Good morning to you as well. We are just south of Cambridge here, about 7 miles south of Cambridge, 40 miles north of London. So that gives you an idea. We're in the southeast, east sort of area. What's the weather further north doing at the minute? We've had quite a lot of rain here overnight, but it is sort of settling down a little bit for now. We're supposed to get more later on. So we're now back onto one of the main roads into the village. As you can see, it is very much a village. Paths are very narrow. It doesn't make it very easy. If there's people, loads of people on the path, cars coming, all that sort of stuff. But this time of day, it's lovely. Old fire station here. Don't think I've ever showed you that before. Come on, Azra. Are you finally going to the loo? Okay. Thought I'd left the bags at home then, guys. Wait. Azra, wait. Okay, so we are back. Should be right with this car coming the other way because she's got me between her and it. But usually if it's closer to us, she will be fighting me the whole way. Nice old church here. Show you that. I just tightened the lead up for a second, but she didn't even pull, so it's quite nice. Obviously, as I say, if it was coming from behind us, it'd be a completely different thing. Come on, lead on. Those that don't know, she is a rescue dog. I don't know if that's lucky or not. I know the weather up there can be a bit hit and miss, but yeah, well, good to be speaking to you this morning anyway. Yeah, we don't see very much snow here really. When we do, it seems to be mostly light. We do have the odd bit, but we're very lucky in the south east and east. We're relatively lucky. Okay, so we are now started back to the main road, which some of you may have seen before. If you've been with me before, we usually come from sort of over there. When we were struggling with the old Lek, this was our pit stop, this bench. Good to know we don't have to do that anymore, isn't it, Azra? Come on in, lead on. Unreal, isn't it? The difference just a few miles inland makes. Unreal. Our phone box here on the left. Azra will catch us up in a minute. Come on, come on. As I say, Sunday, if you want to see a little bit more of our lovely countryside around the village, is the best day to be watching at the moment, because we come out when it's daylight. But of course the clocks do change at the end of March. We are away when they change, but suffice to say, from sort of April through to October, it's the best time for the lives, because we during the day, every day in the mornings, we do the walks in the light. It's great. It's great that people still watch and follow and subscribe from the live strolls at this time of year. But you get a lot more when people can see actually where you're going and enjoy. Come on, Azra. And you can enjoy the countryside more than obviously the residential areas. And I do as well, I far prefer it, to be honest. And the birdsong, as they stop right on cue. I find that so therapeutic, birdsong, as much as I do my tropical fish tank. Quite a few of us all joining up now, so welcome. Do make sure you like and subscribe. Azra doing what Azra does, walk through the puddles. Come on, Azra, lead on. Yeah, just walk through the puddles. It's only me that's got to dry you off. So currently 5:25 here in the UK. As I said just a few moments ago, 7 miles south of Cambridge, 40 miles north of London, in a little village. We're out every day. This time Monday to Friday, and then Saturdays is normally around 6, and then Sundays is 7. So yeah, we're always out, and as I said, I'll always let you know if I'm not going to be out, and if I've never let you know and I'm not out, you'll know there's a reason. Hopefully not a bad one. Thank you for the like. Thank you for that. She's a good girl. She's a rescue dog. Those of you that have been with me before, she's seen a cat. I don't know, it's a bird. Go on, Azra, just leave it. She's a rescue dog. She was found in a box, unfortunately, at the side of an A road, a busy road, and we rescued her from one of these homes. And she's a cross between a Labrador and a Beagle. Labrador size, Beagle colour, and she's got the temperament of both. And if you know your dogs, you'll know those two dogs are probably two of the most placid dogs you'll ever come across. The only time she loses her temper, in a nice way, she's playfully, I want to add, is when she sees another dog. All she wants to do is go and play, but it sounds very aggressive, so people are a bit wary. But those that know Azra, and the dog walkers that know Azra, know she is a good girl, and she doesn't cause grief for anyone. We were play fighting last night, me and Azra, and she actually caught me on my finger. Really hurt. My fault, and this is why I never tell her off. I did the old ouchie and she came to see me, she felt guilty. But yeah, it definitely wasn't her fault. As I said, we're a little village outside of Cambridge, 7 miles outside of Cambridge, 40 miles north of London. So on a map, if you look between London and Cambridge and go to Cambridge, that's where we are, near to Royston, if that helps. What are we distance-wise this morning? What she isn't telling us. Just a minute, guys. 1.45 miles. That's not great this morning, guys. I reckoned it was going to be more like 1.8. We're not a million miles away from home. Got a while yet. As I say, this was the medium to long stroll this morning. And now we've got a car coming, so now I have to tighten up the lead, because she will be a nightmare. Right, go on, lead on. As I say, she still has a real disdain of cars. Come on, especially loud ones like this. This is... I wanted to say for a minute, I thought that was the old Mustang as he came down there, but it wasn't. It was one of these, it was another Ford actually, so I know my engine noises. One of these RS things. So Azra's taking the high ground up there. I'm trying to stay on the flat ground. Good morning to you. Where's everybody watching from? What time is it where you are? I've got more people on. Go on, Azra, lead on. 5:30 a.m. So that's obviously the same. You're obviously the same as what I am. Really well behaved. I've just seen that comment. Come on, path. I've just seen that comment. I don't know if you were listening to what I was saying about her behaviour a short while ago, whether that was before or after that. But yeah, for the most part, she is very impeccably behaved. As I say, other dogs, she gets a bit excited, a bit too excited. But apart from that, great temperament, really is. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting towards that point of the stroll where we're going to wrap this up. It's been lovely having your company this morning. It started off a bit quiet, and we sort of built up in the last sort of 15 minutes to a nice chat with everyone and a nice little stroll. So thank you everyone for joining up. Azra will catch us up in a minute. Azra, thank you. Carry on. Have a great day, everyone. We'll catch up tomorrow.